everybody, and welcome to another episode. This week we are touring this newly constructed modern estate located in the hills of Herrojo Alto, Marbella. Designed and built by Casa Fintech, this home took over 2 years to construct, countless hours of thought and design that's gone into every detail to create something truly extraordinary. I'm super excited for today's episode, so let's get started with Casa Orquidea. All right, everybody, and let's begin the tour from the exterior of the property. We are in Herrojo Alto in a 24/7 gated community, and we are at the very top with what speaks for itself, one of the best views you can get yourself in Marbella. Now, we are entering through the steel gate right into your large driveway with a carport, and even from here, you start to see the panoramic sea views, which are opening up on the left-hand side, together with, of course, the La Concha mountain. Now, on the right-hand side, we have water features which are implemented in the reinforced concrete, which is one of the core values of the home, together with natural stone and other organic materials. Now, this carport could easily fit up to 3 cars, and what is really great about it is that straight from the carport, you can head into your kitchen, where you have a private entrance into your second kitchen. Now let's just turn around, Zhenya, so we can show everyone this modern exterior. Now, very important to mention that the house is located on a plot of over 2,300 square meters. So we've got a lot to see today, guys. We've got indoor and outdoor swimming pool, world-class spa, gym, cinema rooms, private presidential suite on the very top of the house, and much more. But we're gonna take it slow and go through every detail one by one. Let's start from the fact that they've used the surrounding landscape and implemented it in the architecture of the home. Like, for example, this 600 years old olive tree, which they kept and built the architecture around, and now we have this very unique design at the very entrance of the home. Limestone on the right-hand side with spotlights on the floor, with natural stone leading straight into the front door, implemented with these vertical wood throughout. A nice and gentle flow. When you close this pivoting door, you have this one piece of wooden slats which open up into your foyer. And this is where it gets really interesting. Let's close this door off so we don't have any fountain sounds that might be disturbing the peace that you feel in here when entering into the home. We have tinted floor-to-ceiling mirror on the left, some storage on the right, which is really convenient. Not very often seen here in Marbella, where you can actually leave your winter coats and your winter shoes and have it nice and paneled in into your entrance. Now, when you come in the home, the first thing you see is this picture window, which opens up into the infinity pool, which merges together with the Mediterranean Sea in the distance. Complete openness. You really feel like you're floating here, and you have the Marbella down there, and you're really on top of everything. Also, an internal patio with an orchidea in the middle, which represents the name of the house. Now, if we take it left there, we have 2 double bedrooms, which you're seeing on the B-roll shots, both with walk-in wardrobes, ensuite bathrooms, and private access into the terrace. You also have a guest powder bathroom right opposite of the first double bedroom, and that covers the right wing of the first floor, which allows us to go straight and direct into your living, kitchen, dining areas with panoramic views, floor to ceiling, motorized doors which open up completely into the wall, giving us a flow of indoor and outdoors. You cannot even see the frames because they go inside of the wall, leaving this view literally like a postcard. In the backdrop, we have a staircase which leads to the bedroom's floor. We have a lift that takes us to all the 3 levels of the home, and downstairs we have an 800 meters entertainment space. Let's begin this floor from the kitchen area. Now, this is one of my favorite parts of the home because we have the La Concha mountain as the backdrop of the kitchen. When you're coming into the home, you see the outdoor bar kitchen area together with your indoor area blending together because these windows look like there's pretty much no windows, let's be honest, especially when you open it up fully and it just flows so perfectly. Now, there's a lot to talk about in the kitchen. We have marble tops, minimalistic lights, not only above the island, but also throughout the living spaces. Miele induction and a hidden fridge, which you just press and it gently opens. Check out the size of this fridge. I mean, I know I always talk about fridges, but this is just impressive. Very large fridge, followed by Miele appliances, where you can classically open it or close, whether you want to keep your appliances out and about or you prefer to keep them locked. Marble countertops with a rainfall around the whole of the island. And Zhenya, do you just want to show everyone these minimalistic sockets? I feel like they just go so perfectly with the whole of design of this kitchen, which in fact is black. Also, another door leads into your back kitchen where you have same appliances, also a very large fridge, everything you need for a second kitchen. Marble tops on the opposite side as well with an elevated sink. Love that you never see what's under, so you keep it always nice and clean. Your coffee section, which you can also close and open and grab yourself a nice coffee and head outside into the morning sun, which would be right here in your terrace. On the opposite side of the kitchen, we have a 4 bar stools area, a perfect space to have your unofficial meal, and what a color. Let's be honest, love dark orange. We have like burgundy and all these deep colors which go perfectly with the design that they created in this home. Now for me, the highlight of this house is the motorized doors, which with one click on your phone or on your intercom, and voila, you have this very quiet mechanism that opens up all your windows, giving us a flow of indoor and outdoors. And why is that? Because the frames are so thin. Zhenya, do you just want to step over here? 1 centimeter of thickness that opens up all the windows, so you don't really have anything to step over. And that opens us into the outside kitchen / bar area with also marble tops, so the quality doesn't go down even in the outdoor areas. We have a dishwasher here, we have all the brand new top appliances, and as in the whole of the house, we have an ice maker here as well. A barbecue area, and it's not your typical barbecue, but it actually looks like your outdoor kitchen. So a great space to take your coffee in the morning, sit in this outdoor dining area and absorb the first rays of the sun together with the La Concha views. And now let's talk about the official dining area. We have this fireplace which separates the living areas with the dining area and the kitchen. We actually had it on this morning, and I'm gonna tell you guys, this fireplace gives us so much heat that we actually had to turn it off because everyone was just getting super hot. So for now it's on, but we'll turn it on because the evenings in Marbella do get a little bit chilly. And now let's step back into the living room, a space where you'd be probably spending most of your time, since you have all the views, including the sunrise and the sunset side, the fireplace. Here's going to be a TV implemented in the wall. But because this house is brand new, there are still some things left unfinished. And now, finally, let's step out into the outdoor spaces, which is one of the biggest selling points of the house. Being on top of the whole of Marbella, being southwest facing, which means you have the sun all day, and not having anyone overlooking you, it's something really hard to find here in Marbella, especially being so close to all the amenities and the Golden Mile, having the sea just minutes away. Let's start from this part where we have this little private garden which belongs to the 2 bedrooms which you saw in the B-roll shots in the very beginning. And these two, they enjoy this little garden in front. Not only the patio with the outdoor furniture, but also you have all this greenery with the glass balustrade which allows you to look out straight into the views. Following further, we have this internal patio with 2 picture windows and the Orquidea in the middle representing the name of the house. Not your typical swimming pool with this shallow section in the beginning, and then you can do some proper lengths here if you want to. Infinity edge which merges with the sea, especially when you come in through the door. That's the first thing you see. Now your outdoor living zone, it literally is the extension of your inside living room, just putting it outside, absorbing all the sun. Since we are southwest facing, this home gets sun all day. You have a couple of sunbeds which are directly looking into the swimming pool, of course. Floating tiles, really is a pleasure walking. Feels like there is a little echo under your shoes. And finally, my favorite one, just because it's nicely tucked in the corner here with all these views of La Concha mountain, and this little body gets sun pretty much all day because it has the morning sun and it will get it until the very piece of the sun will fall behind the horizon. Now, a few technical parts I would like to mention before we head back inside is, Zhenya, do you just want to step over here so we can look at this modern exterior where we have a lot of wood used throughout the ceiling structure with those little LED lights that are built inside of the wood. We have plenty of glass, and we have also all this natural stone which completes the front facade. And with this said, let's jump back inside and head upstairs to check out those stunning 3 bedrooms. A little indoor garden which grows kind of straight from your tiles. And these are just baby ones, but imagine when they grow all there and they'll be covering this part of the staircase and combining all these natural and organic materials, bringing that greenery. I just love this little garden and the step that leads you into the left, which you can use to reach the 2nd floor, but this time we're going to use the staircase. The double height ceilings, which start from the 1st floor, give that sense of space, but not only that, the whole staircase goes all the way to the floor -1, making it a 15-meter height all the way from the 1st floor. We have this minimalistic light fixtures filling up all this space, together with all these picture windows that cover whole of the wall. There's actually not many walls in this home. This is like, they're just amplified every single view. Also, you have a lift here, which is functional, and we're actually going to use it to head down into the basement after we cover these 3 bedrooms. Let's start with the best bedroom, and the first one on the left-hand side, which is your master. Let's just close it off so you can see all the gems that this bedroom has to offer. Let's start from the walk-in wardrobe. First of all, you have a makeup section with this tinted glass covering all of the right wall, which reflects the walk-in wardrobe with so much tinted glass. So many spaces. Another makeup section which reflects the sea in the distance, and most importantly, the double bed, a place where you open your eyes in the morning and you see all these panoramic vistas. Also really important and quite unique is this textured, really soft wallpaper. Zhenya, do you just want to come close to show the really unique texture of it? And I feel like, is it good? It's good? Zhenya loves it. I actually never seen such a texture before, but it looks so cool with all these same colors like downstairs. We have these burgundy and dark orange. Even the pillow matches the colors. Now, if we step over here, we have an open ensuite bathroom, but if you are one of the ones who prefers to keep it a little private, you could easily just slide in this door and keep it private. Let's keep it open for now, as we are not showering or bathing. Bathing? Is that the word? In this freestanding bathtub right here, with all these views and a marble 2-sink vanity setup, a walk-in shower with same travertine, and I would assume this would be an interesting shower. It does have a lot of different jets. We're not gonna try it, but if you purchase this house, you can try all these different jets, and that will definitely be an experience on its own. A separated toilet. And now let's head outside into its private terrace. Now, of course, since we are in the last floor of the home, here is where we're gonna get the best views. Let's head into the second part of this master bedroom, because if you thought it's over, it's not over yet. This is your romantic part of the bedroom, where you have the elevated jacuzzi, temperature controlled. In fact, it's not jacuzzi, it's called a drop. As we mentioned in a video which we filmed probably 6 months ago, it was Casa Orchidea, also by Fintech. We explained regarding the jacuzzi and the drop. They're both their own brands, and this one is actually a drop. Now, what a master bedroom. Let's just appreciate all these views one more time, and the size of this terrace with all these views into your swimming pool and into the whole of Marbella. I'm impressed. Moving on further along the first door, when you come out of the master bedroom, we have a little storage room, followed by a picture window which we saw from the downstairs with this designer decorations, making it actually a sitting space. So it's quite cool that they made this as a usable space instead of just a corridor. And now the second bedroom on this floor, a double bedroom with a walk-in shower with an open design, tinted glass floor to ceiling. In Marbella, they're just so free. They're free people. They love just being open. But of course, again, if you're not one of these free people and you would like to tint it even more, of course, you can do so very easily. Love the design in each bedroom here. Each one is different. Here we have this, it feels like a leather cover and runs the whole length of the wall. Corner windows, you can open them up fully as well. You have blackout curtains. These ones are actually not even, these ones you can open manually, because a lot of windows in this home you can only open with your phone or with the Demotica system. But here you have the pleasure to open it manually if you want to. So more wardrobe spaces, and we head into the last double bedroom with a different layout, because first you have this nice little sitting area right here with all these forest trees in the background, followed by an ensuite bathroom with exactly the same design, in fact, and wardrobe spaces on the left. So here what we have is just a different color palette. Same wall balls as the lights on both sides, same headboard, and of course, same views. And that, ladies and gentlemen, closes up the bedrooms levels and leaves us with the entertainment -1 floor. Let's jump back into the lift. Come on in through. Let's go to floor -1 with over 800 square meters of entertainment spaces. Let's start from the first usable space, which is your enormous laundry room with 4 washing machines. We're not going to go into so much details because probably a lot of you watching are also male audience, so you wouldn't be spending so much time here and you probably wouldn't want to know all of the details. But let's step into this space, which is, let's say, a separated apartment which was created with its private entrance, which goes down from the carport area, and you have your private door here as well. So it's a great space for your maid. Zhenya, do you want to come on in? What's keeping you back there? We also have an ensuite bathroom here and even its private kitchenette. So your staff would be living very comfortably if they were living in this home. Now, those were the technical parts, the laundry area and the staff suite. And now it's where it's gonna get interesting. First of all, the internal garden continues even on this floor, just like we saw upstairs, and here's even a little bit bigger. We have the space under the staircase, which you can also utilize. And finally, something that a lot of you guys will probably love, a one-of-a-kind garage with spaces for up to 7 cars with one-of-a-kind metal textured ceiling which reflects the light. And then we have these 3 spotlights as if you're coming into a showroom. I mean, you definitely want to fill this garage with some nice cars. And not only that, but you also have this view into your whiskey lounge. Let's step back inside so we can explore that. But wow, what a garage. Let's be honest, we don't see this kind of garages very often. Now, your whiskey zone or your cigar lounge, however you prefer to call it, which is right next to your wine coolers. You have 2 of them on both sides, currently at 12 degrees Miele. No wines there yet so far, so you can be the first one to fill these both up. But a gorgeous and minimalistic design of all these wine glasses for different types of wine. I personally prefer them being bigger and thinner with a long little leg. Now, your cigar zone with all these low lights, when you turn off the main ones, it's like a very moody feel, which we already felt in the garage. Now, there's so many spaces to explore in this floor that I'm actually considering where to start. And let's take you first, guys, into the office space. We're gonna start from this corner, just behind this Japanese dividers, which are leading the way into the office space with a unique color design, green mixed with blue. And I know offices can be tricky. A lot of you guys say sometimes, this office is too close to the bedroom, this office is too dark, this office is too small. In this case, I feel like this office ticks a lot of boxes. It's not close to the bedroom. You have, even though we are on floor number -1, you have sea views, so you don't feel like you're in a dark cave. Very spacious. You have your little bar area. You have marble desk with natural oak wood around, some wallpaper designs, some art designs, and in general, of course, the color also plays a big role. So that's your office space, where right next to it, we follow into the first double bedroom of this floor that we're seeing, with an ensuite bathroom, one very large vanity setup with travertine that leads into this. Wow, this is stylish. Of course, all these views, you have access into your private little garden, you have your makeup section here, you have all these LED track lights in the ceiling, plenty of storage. I'm impressed with this bedroom. Let's see if the other one catches close to the design. Yes, it does. It's even bigger, I feel like. It actually mirrors the one we've just seen. But even here, we have a different design on the wall. Again, it's this Japanese style with all these flowers. And it's such a nice texture. It feels like it's handmade, in fact. So the second double bedroom, and that makes it 2-bedroom we've seen on the first floor, 3-bedroom we've seen on the second floor, and 2 bedrooms here. That makes it 7, including the maid's bedroom. That makes it 8. So we've seen all the bedrooms, and now we are left with all the entertainment spaces. Let's start from the second chill out zone, second living room. We have a pool table, nice lamp fixture above, a very comfortable sofa. And this is more of a compact space, I feel like, to watch some movies. In fact, saying that, I shouldn't be saying that because there is a whole cinema room which is waiting for us to explore. Let's head towards that direction, past the pool table, and also appreciate those picture windows which look inside of your indoor spa with these large moonlight lamps which are just the backdrop of the swimming pool we have in the wellness area. Now reaching the bar area, stools on both sides, nice design on the wall with 2 different LED colored lights, plenty of Miele appliances. You have your dishwasher, you have your everything you need to create some great drinks, and everything you need to entertain your guests that will never be disappointed. Now behind this glass door we find a cinema room. It's actually all glass, but it's just covered with a curtain, so if you wanted to, you could also have it open to the rest of the entertainment areas, or else you could close it off. Oh, this is really comfortable. Like you're just sinking in. I wish I could stay here. But let's continue with the tour because we've got one more thing to explore, which is really important, and that's your private indoor spa area. Now let's start from the relaxation part, which is your sauna and your hammam area, as well as your massage space and a tinted mirror that reflects the rest of the spa. Going further, we have an open space which I assume could be used as your gym area or maybe a Pilates or a yoga studio. You have all this space to customize, where right opposite you have this large mirror with a toilet and a walk-in shower. Interesting choice of tiles color. We have this wine dark red color inside, so it looks quite dark. I feel like it's a red color. It's really relaxing. That's why you should always put some LED red lights in the evening, or maybe a salt lamp, which helps you fall asleep, just on a side note. Maybe that's the reason why they've used these dark red to feel relaxed. Now behind this glass door, you have your full-size indoor spa with even a larger swimming pool than the outside. You have the same design of the metal decoration which is used in the walls here with the copper color as we saw in the garage, creating that nice flow. I really like it. It feels like it's a mirror where you can't see anything, but it still reflects the light. Some sunbeds here, picture windows that look into the rest of the entertainment zones, and of course floor-to-ceiling sliding doors which you can open up fully and be completely connected with your garden and with all the views that you have even from your spa area. And with all that said, guys, we finished the tour of Casa Orquidea. I hope you enjoyed as much as I did, and I would love to know your opinion about this home. And if you're interested in this or any other property on this channel, make sure to contact me. All my information will be down in the description of this video, and we'll be seeing you in the next upcoming videos. See you.